Marbles. Well, yeah, we have the question mark marble. It's amusing to me. Hello. Screen freeze. There you go. Takes a long time to load the marbles. You'd think that'd be representative of a marble you haven't unlocked yet or something. Yeah, try to not hold my arms in a way that make them fall asleep this time. Okay, we finished the way of the marble, and we said we were going to continue on the regular path. Still bugs me. I should dedicate... If I find myself bored or something at some point, I should try to off-screen get this particular treasure box here. It's not going to happen on screen, it would just be too much of a waste of time. And everyone, you can see how you're supposed to get it. I don't think you're missing anything novel if you don't see me do it. Okay. Ah, this one again. This one took me a while to feel content with. Ow. Oh, but the, now you get to live with having much larger... Oh boy. How did we do this before? I don't remember precisely what the timing was for me going through either of these. There we go. With the faster start you get in this game compared to the earlier version, the timing's a little bit different. Not to mention that pickup range has been slightly extended for the... Yep. Thank you for extending that range as well. Pickup range has been slightly extended. Ah, no! Yeah, I'll go for it anyways. I'd be really surprised if this was a diamond, though. Okay, sure. Definitely not a good time by my standards, but we already proved ourselves on this stage once before. Okay, I think the... Oh, where was it? It was someplace weird. Kind of uncomfortable to get to, which is the point, of course. Actually, wasn't the whole idea that you wanted to... Oh, there is not an extended hitbox for this particular pickup at the beginning here. Ah. You can get across here some way or another without actually using the... Without actually using the power-up. Roughly like that. I don't think this is exactly what I did the first time. I think the first time I actually just ran along the bottom somehow, which was difficult to do. Oh, if we can pull this off... There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, there it is. It's in the center of one of these gears. That's such a weird bug. How'd that never get fixed? That seems kind of weird to... Apparently I've just never caught on to that that bug exists to start with. I need to get some height here. If you restart with this particular power-up being held, you actually get to... Actually just activates for a second when you respawn. Now let's see why that would ever be deliberate. We get Faraday again, I think. I think we had this last time as well. Do we have some kind of like electric type of trail we can use? Not that we have right now. We got the so-called... Got this thing. Fire... Sparkle. Or fire. Good luck ever getting that one. More fire? Jeez, you guys have a lot of fire. PSA. Nothing particularly electric looking. Oh well. I still hold my opinion that I kind of wish the game had different aesthetics or different worlds and whatnot, like say a Monkey Ball kind of game tends to do. I think giving different parts of the game different visual identities would be really nice, I feel like. Otherwise, the chapters just feel pointless. Otherwise, to me. Doop. It's not a very good cycle there. This one seemed fine. I don't remember what order I took last time I was in this stage. That doesn't feel especially efficient, but it's probably sufficient. Is there any other that feels better? We can go with that one first. Where is that one? What's the one directly in front of us? Just wrote it off. Yeah. Yeah, I remember what route I took her. I remember it not being particularly difficult to get at least a gold here, if nothing else. Was there... I don't know if there's anything good to do back? What? I'm trying to remember what to actually do here. Okay, there was a place to go down here. I see you, treasure box. Oh, shoot. Well... Oh, for some reason I did not think that was the side I had to go up, even though it absolutely was. Yeah. Well, easy gold, no question. She had 15 seconds more, too, jeez. If I may say so myself, I feel like I did a pretty good job on this part here. Yeah, that little bounce is very pleasing. Okay, hold on. Fix the HUD. Okay. As we were. That bounce is so satisfying to do like that. Fortunately, cannot make a good cycle here, like I was hoping to. Oh well. I'd say that the two peeves I kind of have with stages in this game, things that I truly like a stage more if it doesn't have, are running on a cycle of some sort. And... Jeez, really? Huh. I beat the time by 30 seconds. See if I can just do a little bit better. Yeah, I feel like this part's going really well right here. That I feel very good about. The rest I'm not as sure. But yes, one that's come up a few times now is less linear stages. I generally prefer fairly linear ones. I just don't really enjoy having to route out a stage as part of doing that stage that much. And then there is stuff being on a cycle. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not the cycle one to do. Set right up here. See if I can make that a better time on that would be great, but I just don't see it happening. Could I don't think I can... No, I can't access this from the lower side either. So I can't drop down instead, I don't think. This is gonna give me the same time pretty much, because I'm, again, on a cycle. So those minor improvements I just made don't really add up to much, I don't think. Okay. Added up to enough. Okay, I missed it by like a second last time, apparently. Okay, anyways, where was that really? Where was that little treasure box? There. Let's go up the other side and see if we can catch it over there. It's gonna be a little hard to get appropriate speed first. Try to jump up to this thing, but yeah, that's the hard part. Which side is it on? Too early. I think we've got it here. Just need to time it sensibly. I don't know why I'm so tempted to jump way early. Yeah, that was way closer. Something like that. Okay. I so frequently wish when playing games like this that I could just have all my inputs shown on screen. I have to like work out what I would need to do to add an overlay of that sort. Just because sometimes I think it's just a lot more interesting for the person watching to see. Like when and there are games where it's very obvious what inputs a person is giving just because, you know, you can see what's happening on the screen. But there are others where it's more subtle. Like, you can't always see how I'm subtly controlling the marble here, because most controls in this game don't produce discrete actions in the game. Darn. Like, I hold a direction and that influences my direction and it influences how I roll, but you can't tell what I'm holding at any given moment just from that alone. Other things like jumping or using a power-up or moving the camera, those are all, of course, very easy to perceive. Ah, cool. You know, re-entering the atmosphere. Do I have a marble that would work well for that? Well, that's not super chrome. All these marbles that are just the same thing, just slightly different colors. Another electric one too, a thunderbolt. Okay, well let's... Cannonball kind of works. Oh. Cannonball works really well, doesn't it? I guess so. I think the smoke works, makes more sense for that in a way, but... Okay. Anyhow. Let's take a quick look at the stage. It looks like a new one too, actually. Very nice. But I thought the same thing about Codering when I was playing it too. Although, I don't know. That's one where you can see quite clearly what's being done in that game now that I think about it. Thank you, camera. Because that's a game where everything you do has an immediate impact in the visible game world. Yeah, there are going to be lots of gravity shenanigans here. In fact, this is a maze stage, isn't it? Yeah. Don't love these. The spacey theme for this one is very pleasant, though. Yeah, it works very well for what we're doing. Where do I need to go? I see that place, but how do I get there? Ah! Well, we'll give it one more shot next time. Maybe this stage is more linear than I thought. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, in Code Ring, but the world would immediately rotate if I... Like, no, never mind. It wasn't I wish I had that in Code Ring, but it's that I was glad I had that, because in Code Ring, you can enable a little level gauge in the corner of the screen, at least in the second game, that shows what angle you're holding the controller at, which I always thought was just cool to have the audience see. Anyways, especially if the controller is rotated 90 degrees or something, which is easy to not notice in-game if you're watching, but then you could see as a viewer. Anyhow, next time we'll actually do the stage for real. And I guess it's less of a maze than I thought.